It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Talking Stick Resort Arena in downtown Phoenix. Tonight, it's the Phoenix Suns. Play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Suns win the opening tip. They'll have it first as we get going in the desert. To Booker. Curling inside. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Cousins to Durant. Jumper's good. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Here comes the screen. Booker sizing up Cousins. To Mikal Bridges. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Curry with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Cousins to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And the basket good at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant to Curry. From the painted area, won't go down.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. DeMarcus Cousins at the line for two shots. For his career, 73%. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Phoenix ball. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Reset here. Let's see what...
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Curry to Thompson. Trying to cash in. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. And Cousins throwing it down.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Deep three at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We played one with the visiting Warriors out on top. Jay and I are back with more after this. You're watching NBA Tuesday night on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Curry with the basketball. His team on top by 8. To Durant. Curry to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Into the front court. It's Booker. Down 8. To Mikal Bridges. Booker. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cousins to Curry. Deep left corner. Durant. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Booker against the former Cougar. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Thompson. Durant to Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Booker with it. Margins 8. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
DeAndre Ayton at the line. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Curry. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Curry to bring it up. Up 6. To Thompson. Curry to Cousins. Into the front court. It's Booker. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Rises for the slam.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors will start the second half with a decent lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Suns have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Assists.
The Phoenix Suns are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half. Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 4. Thompson. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Booker on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Durant. Pass to Cousins. Down low. Won't go.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Mikal Bridges. Durant matched up with Bender. From long range, that's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Suns control the possession. Booker in a matchup with Boogie. DeAndre Ayton. To Booker. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short on the shot.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Here's Durant for 2. Off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Mikal Bridges. Booker. KD with the rock. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Booker. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Booker. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Golden State at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
Down low, Boogie. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Old school equals high percentage.
Screen coming. Mikal Bridges to Booker. They'll look to Bender down low. And that's rebounded by Golden State. Curry into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Klay Thompson in a matchup with Booker. Oh, had him going there for a second. Thompson to Cousins. Thompson. Message received. Well defended. Mikal Bridges to Booker. To Mikal Bridges. 5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Booker lets it fly from long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Curry into the front court. Leads 5. Gets it in the left corner to Curry. Here comes the screen. Curry can't go down. Smothering defense. Curry. Now that's a contest. It's Suns ball to Booker. Mikal Bridges. Sizing up the defense. To Mikal Bridges. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Mikal Bridges forced that one. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Klay Thompson guarded by Devin Booker. To Durant. Curry. They work it down to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's now 4 for 6. Now the Suns coach gonna signal for a timeout. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 more. Booker against Klay Thompson. 4-3. Rebound Cousins. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors came away with the victory in this one. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Golden State Warriors. The Suns didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored to the Phoenix Suns.
Game track. Field goals.
The Phoenix Suns were terrible with their shooting, and I'm pretty sure that's not news to anyone that's out there. What will become news, however, is if their poor shooting starts to create turmoil within the team. Many people predicted a loss after all of those misses in the opening half.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.